Hi, it's Ben. Today I'd like to tell you about this book, À la Ligne Binding by Denis Grégoire. Our goal with bookbinding out of the box is to promote innovative bookbinding in general. So we thought it makes sense to start selling not only our own stuff, but also the work from other makers, which we find interesting. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a good one. Denis Grégoire is a Belgian binder who trained at the school of Lacambre in Brussels, where he acquired very good skills, both as a forwarder and a finisher, in a context of traditional bookbinding. In the book, he tells about how seeing the work of Schönevrard and Edgar Claes, these are two binders who have stepped out of the traditional, how this has changed some of his beliefs about bookbinding and inspired him to become interested in alternative book structures. He also tells about a historical book structure which he saw during a trip in Sweden. It's called long stitch binding, and he was impressed with it. He saw potential in it, but thought that it was a little bit too rough. So he set out to create his own variation of this historical book structure. Denis Grégoire has got a very personal, very beautiful, in my opinion, sense of designing. For example, like this. And what's interesting to know about his designs is that he creates them entirely on the computer and then prints them out or blocks them onto the cover kind of in one go. So I guess that's the number one reason why this structure is interesting for him, because it allows him to treat the cover entirely flat throughout the whole process and also separate from the sections until the very last moment. Number two advantage of the structure is reversibility and the fact that the sections can be taken down just by cutting the thread. And number three is the opening, which is excellent, and I've had the pleasure of handling some of these bindings myself, and I can definitely confirm that. The manual itself is a lovely production, as always with Esperluette editions. It's in two languages, French and English, and the step-by-step instructions describe not only one but two variations of the structure. This is a really fun project. If you are into innovation in bookbinding, you have to have that. It's also a great way to support research in bookbinding and to support Denis, of course. And if you'd like to support us while doing that, then please order this from our website, www.bookbindingoutofthebox.com. Thanks for watching.